everyone, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Jess, and I know it's been quite some time since I filmed a video for you guys. So today I thought it would be fun to bring you guys along as we start to decorate for fall this year. We live in Nashville, and right now it is finally starting to kind of feel like fall, really only in the early mornings and in the late evenings. Now we've already gotten out all of the fall decor that we already own. We've accumulated a few items over the years, but we don't have a huge expansive collection. And my husband and I, his name is Justin, if y'all haven't met him yet, Justin and I, we do not enjoy spending a ton of money on seasonal decor, especially pieces that you can only put out, you know, for 1 month at a time. Halloween specific items, very Christmas specific items. I want to have fall decor in our home that we set out now and will last us through pretty much Thanksgiving. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna go shopping to find a couple of pieces that will make our home feel like fall but are not overly fall-y, you know. I don't want a bunch of pillows that scream fall or anything crazy like that. I really like to have the fall themed elements be a bit more subdued within the home. One thing that I have learned over the years is when you go into the store and you see all of the fall decor up and ready, you might pick something that you like in the moment, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with picking anything that you like or you love. But if you want your pieces to feel cohesive together, you really need to consider, is it the right color? Is it the right size? What's the price on this? All of those types of things really should go into your decision on what you're going to purchase. First things first, before we go shopping today, we are going to create that color palette. I downloaded an app on my phone. I think it's called Color Collect. Color Collect is the name. You can gather a few items if you already have some items, which we do in this case, and you can create a color palette from them. So let's go ahead. We're gonna lay out all of our items and take a photo and get that color palette set so we can go shopping. Okay, so we have everything laid out here, and I'm just gonna take a picture with the Color Collect app. So now that we have our picture taken, what we can do is we can move these little individual dots, and it's going to create a little color palette for you. So I don't want everything on this burgundy colored pillow, so I'm going to move something to kind of our brass candlestick, and then I'm going to move one of these up here. So when we go to the store, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and make sure we find things that are in this color palette range. This color here is a little bit dark. I may not quite go as dark, but this is just really handy to have, especially if you struggle with buying a lot of items and they end up not fitting together when you get back home. These are the kind of colors that we're gonna go for our fall 2023 decor. I'm not blown away by anything that I'm seeing here. They do have some really great stuff, but nothing that really works with our color palette. So I'm really thankful that we brought the color palette with us. If you look, everything here is just a little too orange and it's a bit too bright. We want a bit more of a muted feel. If we don't find anything, we're gonna run to Joann. It looks like somebody just barfed orange in my comment. There's so much going on. Gotta bring your color palette with you, because when you get to the store, it's so difficult to pick out what's gonna look good in your home. This is $8. I'm not gonna spend $8 on this. I would spend about $5, but we're looking for budget, so we're gonna go to Joann's. Hope and pray that they have better. Off to Joann's. We are hoping that they have some good stuff for a good deal. If not, we're going to Marshall's. We have a lot of like amber auburn colors, and this is $34, but it's 60% off. It's glass and you could put some little lights in there, and this would look really good in the center of our table. So I think that's worth it. Less than $15, right?
Yeah.
Is it less than 15? It's 34, not 30. Scored big time at Joann's. I was hoping there would be a sale, and I'm fairly certain there's always a sale on their seasonal decor at Joann's. So we got we only spent $34 at Joann's, which would have been the cost of one item at the at-home store pretty much. And we got quite a few items. So we kept it within our budget. And the only thing we have yet to get still is a cute tea towel that kind of pulls all of our colors in. It might not exist. I've looked on Amazon, I looked at Target, I've looked at all the places, but we were driving past Marshall's and we saw some tea towels in the distance as we were driving past. So I'm gonna force Justin to go to one more store before we head to Trader Joe's. See what we can find. We might not be in luck. We'll go look at the other small section.
Now we're shoe shopping.
Oh, I really like them, but I don't need them. Alright, it has been a long day of shopping and trying to find the perfect fall items that will last from now all the way through the end of November, end of Thanksgiving pretty much. And I wanted to sit down and share with you guys what we got. We got everything on a budget. We definitely tried to get some of the cheaper things, but I wanted to show you guys what we did end up getting. So yesterday we went to the dollar store, Dollar General, and they really had some cute fall decor. The Dollar General that is near our house also has a pop shelf attached to it, so I'm not sure if some of this decor would be at your regular Dollar General, but we got these super cute glass little lanterny, glass votive holder things. I'm not even sure what you would call these. These were $2 and they're really, really pretty when you put a little candle inside. We got these tea lights. We already had these actually. But you get these little tea lights and you can put them inside, and it's so cute because there's a pattern of the leaves in there and I love it. And then we also got this candle from Dollar General. It was half off originally. It is $8 and we got it for $4. It is a pumpkin souffle scent, but the reason we got it was more for the jar that it was in. It's kind of this ambery, deep burgundy mixed with rust colored jar, and so I really like that. I enjoy making my own candles as well, so next year if we burn this whole candle down we can just refill it, and I will be reusing the vessel that the candle came in because I really enjoy the color and I feel that it fits well within our space. Also yesterday we got some really fun items from the Goodwill Rehome store, and we got 2 candlesticks and also this little burgundy type faux berry thing. Everything we got from there, 2 of these and this, rung up for $3. I don't know why it was so cheap because the candlesticks have $5 on them, but we aren't keeping this in one bunch. We're kind of splitting this up because this is a little bit too big for our space. We also did stop by another thrift store in the area and picked up 2 of these books. I know it looks a little bit Christmassy right now with the red and the green, but I promise we're gonna split these up. And these colors just feel very fallish. They match within our color palette. The green does appear in person to be a little bit more of a yellow brownish green, and it mimics the colors the leaves will turn as they start to fall off the trees. Today we had some great finds. We did stop by the At Home store first, and unfortunately At Home just was not where it was at. Their stuff was very expensive, I felt, and I didn't feel as though they had any unique enough looking items, and I try and stray away from items that are really going to be dated. We wanted to pick up some items that were gonna last for a couple of years. And so things that don't say fall or have, you know, a very, very unique pattern or a unique font on them tend to hang around for a little bit longer. And this was all that we got there. So yeah, after we went to At Home, today we stopped by Joann Fabric, and here is what we got. Everything at Joann's was 60% off, so I would highly recommend checking Joann Fabrics out. Normally I wouldn't buy something that was put together already for me. I like doing kind of that on my own, but I really liked the mixture of colors. They had some of the golds, which we don't have a ton of golds yet. It was on sale for like $3 or $4, so it was fairly cheap. And then these were like 50 cents each, so I grabbed a couple of these little green foliage type things to just stick around in a couple of vases that we have throughout the house. I think this was about $12, so we definitely got it on sale. It might show up a little orange on camera, but in person it is very see-through and more ambery colored, and we're gonna put some little lights inside, some little twinkle lights, and that's gonna look super cute, we think. This does have a cute little leaf pattern on it. I wasn't able to find one in our budget anywhere. They were all around 40, 50 bucks, and I felt that was way too much money to spend, especially on something that was a glass item that I was worried would break. And since that was only around 12 bucks, way, way, way better of a price. We grabbed this super cute little acorn holder. We may use it as a spoon rest for now. I honestly may just kind of end up hanging it somewhere on the wall or leaning it up against the wall like this, but it's super cute and brings in some more of these muted brown tones as well. So I like that. And Justin picked up this little coffee mug because usually once a year he will get a festive kind of coffee mug, and I thought the saying on this was cute. It says, "You are the apple to my pie." And so this will look really cute even if it's sitting out on the counter. Even though it does have a saying and we aren't super huge on having sayings written out, this one is really cute and I like that. The final place that we went to today was Marshall's, and I'll be honest, I don't remember the last time that I have ever stepped foot in a Marshall's. It had some great stuff. I was really impressed with Joann Fabrics and their prices on things. Like everything we got there was less than 30 bucks, and so that was a great deal. But going to Marshall's, there were also some really, really great deals there as well, which was really surprising and shocking to me. We grabbed this blanket, and I'm sure it's not going to show up on camera, but it is this lovely burgundy, and it's really fluffy and feels amazing. But in the blanket, and sure you guys can't see it, but it's so beautiful in person. There are like these little imprints of pumpkins and leaves, and it's just really unique and brings a really beautiful texture to this piece. The other thing we nabbed, which we think it's gonna go well with the burgundy, is this lovely fluffy pillow for our couch. We needed to bring in a little bit more color. This couch is newer to us. We've only had it for less than a year. So we nabbed this acorn kind of gold colored pillow, and I think that's gonna go really well with either the pillow facing this way, our thrifted pillow, or kind of this burgundy facing out. It's gonna make it have a little bit more depth to the space. And so I really, really like it. It's nice and fluffy, and it's got those pretty leaves on it. I had a ton of fun shopping today for fall, and a lot of fun searching for things within a budget. I really like to find items that are not too expensive and are easily accessible for most people. So I had a lot of fun doing that. I would highly recommend going to your local thrift store as well. Stay tuned for the next video if you're interested in seeing how we decorated for fall this year. We would love to have you join us. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hit that like and subscribe button if you want to see more content like this in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!